Hi guys, welcome back. Now it's been a long time and I took a little bit of time off and I'm so excited to be back here filming. I had lots of stuff going on last month and I decided to take a little bit of time off here to try to fix those things and you know, tons of stuff going around. Anyways, I missed my last month's favorite, so March favorite, so I'm going to combine them and do March and April and show you guys, and I'm so sorry I did that because now I have a ton of stuff to show you that I've loved throughout those 2 months, and I shouldn't do that ever again. I need to do monthly favorites because I have tons of favorites each month, and when I have 2 months stuck together, it's just a lot. So yeah, bear with me guys, get some snacks, just chill, and I'm sorry if the video is really long, but I hope you enjoy. Give it a thumbs up if you like these type of chatty videos, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. I think you've never seen me with glasses before, and yes, I wear glasses. I wear contact lenses a lot of the time, but I'm wearing glasses right now because I'm just like really tired, and I decided to wear them on, and I just realized I've never worn glasses on camera before, so yeah, this is me with glasses, yeah. Okay, awkward. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start with the beauty category, and I have a lot of things. So, if you're interested, here, now's the time to see. So, for beauty, I have a crap ton of things. So, for the past 2 months, I had quite a few of beauty favorites. Normally I have like 1 or 2, 3 things of beauty favorites that normally change out of my routine, but this month I have quite a few piled up. So I'm going to show you everything. So the favorites I'm going to mention, I'm not going to say them in like the actual order of the month, like March, April. I'm just going to grab stuff, and they're the things that I've been loving for the past 2 months. Alright. Now, the first thing that I adored ever since I bought it is this one. It is the Marifer Cosmetics Flat Top Synthetic Kabuki Brush, and oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is an amazing brand. This is a brand from here in Mexico. I'll link it down below and the page where you can get it from if you live here in Mexico. And this brand of brushes is just amazing. I have 2 now because I wanted to try the brand out, but I can tell you that the face brushes are amazing. This one is just so soft, it's dense, it doesn't suck up a lot of foundation, it blends it and buffs it out really nicely, so I really love this, and it was really affordable as well. So I really recommend you getting brushes from this brand. I'll just show you the logo right here. This brand is just amazing, and I'm sorry, excuse, it's a little bit dirty because I put foundation on with this today. So yeah, this is how the foundation looks on with this, and I just really love this brush. I really recommend it to you guys for a foundation brush. Now I have a foundation that I love throughout this month so much because it's like dewy and medium coverage, and my skin's been really nice recently, so I've been wanting to use like medium coverage and just a light effective foundation just to even out my skin tone because I really like how it's looking currently, and I like the dewy glow right now. I just mattified, but yeah, the rest of the month I really enjoyed using this foundation, and I'm so sorry that you can't get it over here, but I just love this foundation so much, and I need to find one that's like this because it's just amazing. Anyways, it is the Chi Chi Fabulous and Flawless Foundation, and it's in the shade 3 Light, and I got this back in Australia. This is just this is an Australian brand, and I just love this foundation so much. It is a drugstore foundation, but the packaging is amazing except for the cap. I broke the cap, so yeah. It comes with a pump, sorry for the good pump, and the glass bottle, and it's kind of like this matte, I don't know what this is called. It's kind of finish on the glass bottle, and it looks so luxurious, but this is drugstore and it's really amazing. This is a medium to full coverage foundation. It's definitely buildable, but I like to use about 1.5 pumps, and I just spread it evenly with my brush, buff it out, and I really love how it looks. It's just an amazing finish, and I can't really recommend it to you enough. If you're able to get this, do, because it's really nice. I mean, over here from Mexico, shipping from Australia to Mexico, it can get quite expensive. But I went there, like I went for a trip and I bought a ton of makeup, and I got one of these. And I absolutely love it. These past 2 months, it's so good. I love it. Also face related, I got this in my last video that I uploaded, which I believe it was the drugstore haul. I'm not really quite sure, I think so. And in there I got the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, and oh my gosh, I love this so much. This is a drugstore speaking too fast. This is a drugstore setting spray, And oh my gosh, this is amazing. It does make, I used it today and it makes me look dewy but not oily, and the mist is so fine that I think I like this a little bit better than my all-nighter. I mean, this is not as long-lasting as my all-nighter, but the mist, the spray, oh my gosh, it's so fine, and I love how you press it. I don't know, I just really like it, and I really recommend it to you guys. If you can get NYX, oh my gosh, get this. I will link everything down below as per usual, but this is amazing, an amazing setting spray. They also have a matte one, but I picked up the dewy one because I wanted to see if I really liked it. I love it. Next, I have a mascara, and this is also drugstore. This is by the brand Essence, and the mascara is the Essence All Eyes on Me Waterproof Multi-Effect Mascara, and it says it's a multi-effect mascara which gives extra volume, length, curl, thickness, and separation. Waterproof, I can't say this word, I'm sorry. Ophthalmologically approved. So that means like the ophthalmologists approve of it and it's fine for your eyes. I don't really think it's completely waterproof like my Too Faced Better Than Sex, but I love this for my lower lashes. I don't like it at all for my upper lashes, but for my lower lashes it's amazing. I love it so much. So yeah, this is really affordable, and if you're just looking for a quick lower lash mascara, this is really good. I really enjoy it. Also by the brand Essence, I have the Essence Color and Care Strengthening Nail Polish. So yeah, it's a nail varnish, and it says it's also made with natural ingredients, and it's in the shade 04 Lean On Me. It looks like this. Yeah, it looks like this. It's a pale yellow pastel, and it's perfect for spring. I'm in love with pastels recently. I really love them. So yeah, I enjoyed using this on my nails, and also strengthens them. And I really love the wand, the brush, the bristles, I don't know, the brush, I believe it's called the brush. It's just like thick and round and perfect, not like those thin weird ones. I just really don't like those, and this has the perfect brush for it, and I just love this one so much. Next, for lippies, I've been loving, I keep on saying loving, I'm so sorry guys if I keep on saying loving, but I've been loving the Lucas Papa ointment. And yeah, I got this also back in Australia. It's just a regular lip balm, and I've been really enjoying this. And I want to see if I can find something that nourishes my lips as much as this. I've seen that the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream also does the job, so I think I'm gonna go purchase that one as well. And try it. And then for liquid lipsticks, I've only been wearing 2 the past month along with the lip balm. And for the drugstore one, it's the NYX Lip Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in the shade 06 Push Up. I got the 07 Satin Raven. I confused the shade, but Push Up is the one that I've been loving, and it's really affordable, and I really like that shade because it's like a dark pinky nude with a hint of browniness. That sounds weird, browniness. Yeah. Anyways, I've been loving that shade, and I really recommend it to you guys. If you can get NYX as well, get that because I love it so much, and it's a dark nude, and I've been wearing it on most of my Instagram pictures, on most days, and everything. So yeah, I've been loving that lipstick. And then when I wanted a more long-lasting, bougie type of lipstick, it's not really bougie, but it's more expensive. I've been loving the Kaylin Pure Lust Extreme Matte Tint in the shade 32, and this has a velvety finish, I believe, and I really love it. This is how it looks like. It's a dark brown nude. This one is dark brown nude, and I love this. This is really long lasting, and I can eat with it, and only a tiny bit will come off if I eat something oily on the inside of my mouth, but aside from that, it's just gorgeous. I love this for like long days where I want to make my makeup last. It lasts a long time on my lips. It actually lasts more than this one. This is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Santa Sangre, if you're wondering, and this lasts a lot longer than this. So yeah. Next, oh, I skipped around for lashes. The lashes that I've been loving this month, they're drugstore as well, and these are the Cell Perfect Go Glam Multi-Pack Demi Wispies. I've shown this pack to you guys before, and it's just a 5-pack of Demi Wispy lashes, and I love these so much. They are so affordable, and it's a 5-pack, and they're really comfortable. They have a clear lash band, and they're the exact size of my eye, so I don't have to trim them. They're perfect for on the go, and they're really light and fluffy, so they feel like my own natural lashes. They're not heavy at all. So if you're looking something comfortable, flirty, to make your look go from normal lashes to a little bit more glamorous, I recommend these to you guys. And I got these at Walmart, so they're really affordable. Along with the eyeline, a palette that I've been loving this month, and I'm actually have it on today. I know you can't really see it because of the glasses that I have, but this is my Smashbox Full Exposure palette. It looks like this. I'm sorry, it's quite dirty and gritty and well loved, and I really love this palette. It comes with neutral shades and they're perfect for an everyday wear. You can just wear mattes, and today I'm using also shimmers. I just packed it on with my fingers, and I'm using today the combination of these four. So these on my crease and my lower lash line, and these on my lid. And I just really love this palette. It's so versatile and I love it. It makes me happy. Nudes make me happy. Nudes. Get that wrong. Nudes make me happy, and when I have this palette near me, I can just go to my go-to looks. I mean, it's a bit boring, I know, but I really love this palette. I mean, I'm not an everyday kind of bold person, just maybe the lipstick, but for an eye look, I tend to go for more warm neutrals. But yeah, I just really love this, and the pigmentation and the quality of these are amazing. The only thing is that the glittery ones do have a bit of fallout, so either wet your brush or apply it with your finger or do your makeup before. But aside from that, they're gorgeous shades, and I really recommend this palette to you guys. This palette is so versatile. It will fit on all skin tones, and you can do so much with this. I just really love this. So yeah, I recommend this palette to you guys. I don't have the second one, but I do know there's a second one, so I'm yet to try that one. And next, I have something very exciting, and this makes me so happy because remember I talked about my glitters in my drugstore haul? I got a ton of glitters. Well, I have a bucket ton of glitters of the same brand. This is, as I said before, this is the SOOO glitter, and this is a brand from Mexico as well, and the glitters are so affordable. The brand is so affordable, but the glitters are amazing. The color selection is amazing. I don't know how long it took, but I finally have every single color out of their color selection. Every shade. I have everything now. And it seems a bit weird and maybe obsessive, but I just love colors and I love looking at them, and if it's glittery, oh my gosh, I need it. So I got all of the shades. Now I'm going to try not to spill everything, but like from the bottom you can see like everything is like arranged, and up here as well. I have tons of colors, so if you want me to do more glittery looks, which I would love to do because I'm more bold and who doesn't love glitter, I would just love to do looks for you guys with these. I mean, I got like silver holographic, and I got copper, and I got gold holographic, white, and I got every single color of the rainbow. I swear to you guys, this is exciting. I can do tons of stuff that is like bold and glittery. Like you can see here, there's a neon one, a neon yellow, a neon green. Just like I have them by colors of the rainbow from the bottom, as you can see, and I just love this bucket so much. It's a full color selection of something that makes me so happy. So yeah, I've been loving these. I've used 2 or 3 the past 2 weeks. Maybe. I'm just obsessed with these. I haven't used every single shade, of course, but I've used quite a few, and I really, really love these. And yeah, stay tuned for tutorials with glitters. Another thing for beauty related, this is makeup related, is cream, a hand cream and body cream. This is the Lubriderm cream for really dry skin, like extremely dry skin. And in winter, I just get really dry hands, and they start cracking at my knuckles and start like bleeding, and it hurts. So yeah, I know it sounds disgusting. I'm so sorry for that, but it's what happens. We're humans. So that's what happens to me in winter time. So this thing is the only thing that helped save my hands, I swear. This I believe is only a product of Mexico. I have no clue, but this is amazing for dry skin, and I just lathered it all over my body because I also have really dry legs. So I try to moisturize my body as much as I can, and I'm trying to get better at it because I'm terrible at doing that and drinking water, which I should be doing right now. I just love this, and this is the travel size. They come with a bigger size and then an even bigger size. I bought the jumbo one because it has a pump, so that's really lovely for home. And yeah, this one's really, really amazing. I just grab, I'm actually going to put some on right now. I just grab a tiny dollop like that, and then I just spread it around like a normal cream, and I massage it especially around my knuckles because they get so dry, and I swear this cream fixed my hands and made them feel like a baby's bottom again. And oh my god, I'm so thankful for the people who created this. I just love it. Next thing that I've been loving the past month are makeup remover wipes, and I don't normally take off all my makeup with makeup remover wipes. I use oils and then this thing I'll show you right now. But I love it for removing swatches of my hand or foundation, or just, I don't know, removing lipstick off, just regular things, and maybe sometimes the foundation off my face when I just really can't take it when I'm on the go. So I really love these wipes, and I found they are really nice. These are the Members Mark, what's it called? Makeup Remover Cleansing Towlettes. Okay, not wipes, towelettes. And it comes with 20 wipes, and I bought the big box. I bought it at Sam's Club, and this is like really nice because I hate the like peel and open because they dry out eventually because they're not closed well. So I really love it when they come with these, and they're perfect for traveling and stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's really basic. It's a makeup remover wipe, and it's not drying. It comes with glycerin, so it feels quite hydrating. So I really love this. So yeah, if you can get your hands on the Sam's Members Mark wipes, do, because they're really nice. Next, for skin, I have something that I've been loving this month a lot, and it is to remove my makeup, and I've been using this. This is a makeup cleansing cloth, and I've just been really loving this because I use my Palmer's oil, cleansing oil, something for the face, and I remove all my makeup like that. I just lather it, remove everything. It removes every single bit. I just wet this, and then I just remove absolutely everything. It removes waterproof mascara, like the one that you get a little bit under your lash line if you use waterproof mascara as well there. So I really like this, and this is the After Spo makeup removing cloth or something like that. The tag came off when I washed it, so I don't really know, but I'll look for it and I'll link it down below. I also found this at Walmart, and it's really, really soft, and I love it. This claims to take off your makeup only with water, and it does, but it doesn't do it 100%, and I still feel it on my skin. So I use the oil, and then I just wet this and remove all of the oil with everything. And this can be washed also in the washing machine. So yeah, I've been really loving this. It really helps out remove my makeup. I don't have to use flannels all the time to remove my makeup, and this is just like one standard thing that I know I'm going to use, and this is mine for my makeup. So yeah. Next, for skincare, I have something that I just purchased, I believe in January, maybe even December last year, but in January, and this is just my fave. This is a Tree Hut Skincare Renewing Night Cream in Soothing Chamomile, and ooh, it comes in a tub like this, and I just love this because it really hydrates my skin. So I can apply it like 2 times, and my skin just sucks everything in because it gets quite dehydrated. And I just really, really love this for it's a night cream. I really love this, and it makes my skin feel plump afterwards. I don't know, it feels like a lot more plump, and it's bouncier, and I just really love this. It says it's for all skin types, and I really love it. I have combination skin because I do have like an oily nose, sometimes an oily forehead, but the rest of my skin is normal, and then I just have dry patches under my eyes and around my smile lines. So yeah, it's truly combination, and I just really like this. So yeah, it's really hydrating and not too oily. Next, for hair, I have 3 products, and they are dry shampoo, the first one, and this is the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo, and this comes with 333 ml or 198 gram. And it's huge, like it's like the size of my head. It's huge, and I use it a ton because I don't wash my hair every single day. It tends to fall a lot, and if I wash it every single day, I'm going to be bald by the end of the month. So I wash it every other day, or sometimes 2 days without washing, and then I wash my hair. Depends on the activity and how greasy my hair is. But this maintains the greasy hair away, and it maintains it upper. So I really love this. The white powder that comes out of this, it's not too crumbly, and I just really massage it into my hair. I was gonna say skin. I really massage it into my hair, and then I comb it through, and it gives it a ton of volume. Like right now, it's like my hair is freshly washed, so it's like really flat, literally really flat. But after I use this, like my hair gets a lot of volume around the root area, the rootage. So I really love this, especially when I have no volume. Like right now, I could spritz some and I could get more volume, and it makes my hair feel really soft and smells great. It doesn't have like a weird funky sweet smell. It smells clean. I don't know, clean. If you could smell this, go smell it. I also bought this at Walmart, and this is really affordable as well, so I really like this. To give my hair a lot more volume and texture, because it's the thing that I desire without ruining my hair, I use the Organics Moroccan Sea Salt Spray. I spritz this sometimes right after I shower, I just let my hair air dry and I just spritz this all over my hair and just it gets that like beachy wave. Even though my hair is like really straight, it gets that beachy wave that I really love. And then I have the Beyond the Zone Rock On Volumizing Powder, and I put this around my roots and massage it, and it's just like poof. And yeah, I mean, these two along with the dry shampoo, I just love them so much. This is the regular Such Play and this is the volumizing powder, and I really love them. They're quite affordable as well, so if you're looking for a dry shampoo and volumizing products like beachy waves to get that beachy wave vibe, I really recommend this, and I really like it. Next, for food items, I have quite a few that I've been absolutely loving this month. And the first thing that I've been loving is my water bottle. Now, this is by Cool Gear, and it's a giant, like, plastic mason jar with a handle. Yeah, I've been loving this, and this has 1.89 liters of water, and I'm supposed to drink 2 liters to 3, so around that. And this really helps me drink a lot of water. I just refilled this, so yeah. And I've been doing quite good with this. I am terrible at drinking water, so a thing that gets me going, like a massive one, I know that I'm going to get like the liquid. If I drink at least one of these, I know that I'm hydrated enough, like the least bit. Next is a snack, and I've been loving this so much. It's so yummy. Ever since I found this, I just fell in love with it, and I just keep on repurchasing. I just keep on repurchasing and repurchasing these things because they're so yummy. And this is a nut mix with berries. It has cranberry and blueberry with almonds, and it has cashews and bits of yogurt. So this is so yummy, and it comes with 737 grams. And I just love grabbing like a bunch and just eating them when I'm like craving food and just some snacks. And it's really healthy for you. It's like quite healthy for you because it has berries and just nuts. It's really good for you. Instead of grabbing chips or something, this is really nice. Next is a yogurt. And I've been loving this Greek yogurt kind of thing. These are the types of yogurts that I loved when I lived in Germany, and I found them here and I'm like, oh my gosh, the flavors, I need them. And ever since I tried it, I fell in love and I can't stop buying these. These are the Chobani Flip yogurts. So they're the Greek yogurts, and this one's in the flavor Salted Caramel Crunch. Does not sound delicious to you guys? Oh my gosh. It looks like this, and it comes with the yogurt part and with the pretzels and the dark chocolate with pecans here, and you just flip it onto there and you mix it. And the yogurt, the Greek yogurt, it's actually low fat. It has 1.5% fat from milk, and it's Greek yogurt. It's quite thick, not very thick because I don't like them to be very thick, but yeah. And the flavor salted caramel, and oh my god, this is so yummy. I love this. And they have, I believe they have 4 flavors, and I love this one. Then I love the almond cocoa logo, which is like almond with coconut. It's so good as well, and dark chocolate. And there's also pina colada one, which I'm going to eat right after this video. And there's the key lime crumble, something like that, key lime pie crumble, and they're so good and yummy, and they're actually quite healthy for you because they're low fat, they have nuts. Maybe the only thing that's not really healthy for you is like the white chocolate, but this has a dark chocolate, so I think this is quite a healthy option instead of getting like really fatty yogurts or the ones that are filled with sugars, because this has only, it has less than 200 calories for this thing, and I think this is a perfect like meal. You could have this for breakfast and just a tea, and I'm like, this is amazing with a little bit of the nuts, I said. So yeah, it's really yummy, and it's actually quite healthy for you, so I've been loving this. If you can find these wherever you are, eat them. They're so yummy. The next thing I have is water. Now, I say water really weird, and I just remember my blooper video, water, rose water. Anyways, I've been loving this flavored water. Now, this is like completely like clear water, but has like flavor, and the flavor is lime with mint, and it's so refreshing and yummy. I throw this bottle, like this is just a liter and a half. As you can see, it's huge. A liter and a half, and I just throw it in the refrigerator, and when I'm really boiling hot because of the weather, we're already at 32 degrees and I'm boiling here, so yeah. When I'm boiling hot, I love taking a cup of this and just refreshing myself because this is so refreshing. The mint is just like cooling, and lime, it just makes it all like fresh, and when it's water, it's hydrating, so it's the best of everything, and I really love the flavor. So yeah, in Mexico you can get these. I don't know if you can get them anywhere else, but in Mexico you can get these and they're so yummy. It tastes kind of like a mojito, so yeah. Obviously the mojito has like fizzy, it's fizzy and it has rum, but a non-alcoholic mojito, and I love mojitos, so this has been like my best friend. I purchased tons and tons of these. Another food favorite that I've had this month is rice, and I love rice all the time. I just love it so much, but I found a specific recipe in Pinterest. I'll link it down below as well, but this is the coconut lime jasmine rice recipe, and oh my gosh, it's so easy and quick and delicious. So if you like jasmine cilantro rice, oh my god, it's so good. So yeah, I'll link that recipe down below. It has coconut milk, jasmine rice, lime, cilantro, and some like other two things, I think. I don't know, I'll link it down below, but it's really easy to make and I've just been loving that. I love it. Yeah. The next healthy option that I've really loved this month, they're just like drinking tons and tons of berry smoothies. I just get frozen berries, a mix of berries, so it's like raspberry, strawberry, blackberry, and I just get that mix frozen, and they come like in little packages already. So I just pour one of those packages, which is about, I don't know, 200 grams of those berries. They're frozen, so I just throw that, put some water, a little bit of sugar, and oh my gosh, they're so refreshing in this heat, the damn desert heat. And I've just been loving berry smoothies, so yeah, quite a healthy option. I really love that. Now for a not so healthy option, I do love my not so healthy food too. So I've been loving two things, and oh my god. There's this place, there's a restaurant, I think it's Rocketto or something like that. I'll look for the name and just list it down below. And it's just kind of like an old inspired, like kind of an 80s vibe restaurant, where you can get like shaken fries, like those kinds of things, like the old restaurants. And oh my gosh, it's so cute. But there's one thing on the menu that I've absolutely loved, and every single time I go there I order it, even though it's like quite bad for me, but I don't care. It's just amazing. It's a Kinder Bueno milkshake. Yes, you heard me. Like, you know that chocolate Kinder Bueno with like the hazelnut cream inside and everything crunchy? It's delicious. Those two like little bars, so good. That in a milkshake, and it is so yummy. I mean, this made me crave one right now. I'm probably just gonna go get the chocolate, but the milkshake's amazing. So if you live anywhere near that restaurant, I'll list it down below because I really don't remember the name. I believe it's Rocketto, something like that. I don't know. And that restaurant is just amazing. I love it. I love the food, and I love their milkshakes. They even have like Ferrero, Raffaello. They have chocolate abuelita, which is like a type of chocolate here in Mexico. So they have tons of milkshakes that I really love, but it's just like kind of an old 80s kind of inspired vibe there. I don't know, go check it out if you are near one here. I believe there are one or two, I'm not sure, but I always go to one specifically, and here in Querétaro it's in Uptown Center, and it's at like at the very end of the food section, just like at the very end of the hall, and I just love being there so much. It's so much fun. So yeah. Another thing that's not quite good for you, but I love so much, is baking. So I love my cakes and cookies and everything. And I found Mary Berry's banana bread loaf. Oh my gosh. It's the most delicious thing I've ever tried. I was craving the other day banana bread, and I had like really old, overripe bananas. So I decided to make banana bread, and I found Mary Berry's recipe, and oh my gosh. Try it. It is so good, and it's so easy to make as well. It's like not really hard. The only thing that's quite hard to get a hold of here in Mexico is like self-raising flour, but what I use instead of that is actually pancake flour. So you can get like Aunt Jemima pancake flour, the packages that already come like that. You can get that and use it instead of the self-raising flour, and it works, and it works marvelously. So I really recommend that recipe to you guys. I'll link everything down below, as I said before, but that banana bread is just so delicious. The only thing that I tweaked about it is that I added the brown sugar. I don't know, I don't remember the actual name of it, but maybe it's just like, it's the other type of sugar, the brown sugar, and I just sprinkled it on top after I've poured in the mixture into the pan thingy. I just put a little bit of that sugar on top, and it gets like this crunchy and sweet crust on top that is so yummy. So yeah, I'll link it down below and you can try it, but thank you Mary Berry for that recipe. Oh my god, thank you so much. Now next I have music, films, and TV series. Now I'm going to start with films and TV series because I only have a few and they're not as much as music, but for films, I've loved the past 2 months. I went to the movie theater to see the premiere of Beauty and the Beast, and oh, I love that film so much. I swear, when I was a little girl and I saw Beauty and the Beast, the original Disney Beauty and the Beast, and then I saw Harry Potter, I was just like, Emma Watson would be the perfect Belle. She would be the perfect Belle. And then I was like, someone please hear me, someone. I swear, I was just really, really tiny. I was just really little. And I said, please someone do this film with Emma Watson in it. It would be perfect. And then when I heard that Emma Watson was being cast as Belle, I was just like, my dreams are, I'm done. Like, my dreams have come true. That's it. And yeah, dreams do come true. Yeah. And I loved it so much. If you have not watched that and you love Disney films, go watch it, seriously. Like, I believe they pulled it out of the movie theater already, but when you get the chance to get the DVD, just watch that film because it is seriously amazing. The animation that was in that film is just amazing. I was just blown away by that. It's so good. I really loved it, and it was just everything I hoped and dreamed for, honestly. As a true Disney and Belle fan, and I wanted Emma Watson to be there, it just blew me away, and I loved the film. And I basically cried in every single song that they did, so yeah. That just summarizes how much I love that film, so yeah. Go watch it if you love Disney and Beauty and the Beast. The other film that I loved is that I just picked this up last month, I don't know when, but I picked up last month, and it is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Hide Them. I am a Potterhead. I love Harry Potter. I love everything. And when this came out for DVD, well, when it came out in the movie theater, I went and saw the premiere as well. And I just picked up the DVD, and it comes with Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy. Yes, I'm that much of a fan. And I just love this film so much. And just like, he's just to die for. I love Eddie Redmayne so much. And watch the film. Just do it. Even though you've never watched any of the Harry Potter ones, do, and then watch this one. Or watch this one and then the Harry Potter ones. I don't know, but watch it. It is so nice, and I love it. And I don't want to give any spoilers or anything, but I just love one of the beasts in there. I love this so much. The next film that I really love because of my 80s, 70s obsession. Well, no, it's like actually 80s, 90s obsession along with 70s music. But I've been obsessed with all of that the past month. And I just love everything 80s, 90s. I mean, right now I'm not very 80s, 90s, I think, but I just feel like reading this. And I've just really been obsessed with that. And I saw this film again. I saw it before, but I just didn't really remember. And I saw the film called Sing Street. The music's amazing. The film's amazing. It's really funny. I love it so much. So yeah, I'm obsessed with the album, the music, and everything, so I just have the music. I also did a playlist with 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s music in it. I mean, it has, I think, 95 songs, and most of them are, like, from the 80s, but I do have other songs from the 60s, 70s, and 90s. So yeah, I've been obsessed with everything 80s, 90s, and I love that film. If you want to check it out, I'll also link my Spotify, or list my Spotify down below, and you can check out that playlist. And yeah, I've been loving that. It's like my rainbow playlist. It has like a rainbow with peace signs. And now for music, I have quite a ton, and I just mentioned that I've been in love with 80s, 90s music. So I did that playlist, and I'm obsessed with everything. But yeah, I'm going to mention some of the songs that are on the playlist that I just love, and they're stuck in my head the whole day. So yeah, one of them is What's Up by 4 Non-Blondes, and everyone knows that song. If you haven't listened to it, just do listen to it. I'll list all the song names as well, and also the Spotify name if you want to check out the playlist I did. I mean, I know none of you will, but if you're interested, I'll leave it there at your disposal. I also love Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. I mean, it's a classic. I love it so much. I'm obsessed with it. I can't stop listening to it. I have a problem. I just created this playlist. It's like a rainbow one, and it's like full of 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s music. And yeah, that's my username as well. You can see it right there, Nicolle ZM. Here we go. I've been loving It's Not Unusual by Tom Jones and Bye Bye Baby by the Bay City Rollers. It's just amazing. I mean, isn't this like so... Yeah, I've been loving those. And also from my newest playlist, because I have like newest songs playlist kind of thing, I've been listening to Ed Sheeran's Divide. When the album released, I listened to it non-stop on repeat. I haven't been listening to it like in April at all, but throughout the whole of March I listened to it a lot. I was obsessed with it, and I loved 4 songs specifically from Ed Sheeran's Devoid. I've loved Castle on the Hill, Galway Girl. Oh my gosh, I love that song so much. Which one else? Supermarket Flowers, Barcelona, and Nancy Mulligan. Those are my favorite songs out of the album. I just really love those songs. Then I listened to Sarah Close this whole month as well. Her songs are amazing, and she did such a good job. She came out with 4. Her EP just released. When her first single came out, I listened to it non-stop along with Ed Sheeran, and then now I'm just listening to the EP non-stop. I've just been loving it. If you like pop music, you're probably gonna like that, so yeah. Another song that I've been loving is, I don't know, by this artist. The artist is, I don't even know if you say like Kashmir or something like that, but it's like KSHMR. I don't even know how you say that, but his song, Voices, I just love that song as well. It's just really kind of my vibe, and I am obsessed with that song. I could listen to it non-stop and not get annoyed, so yeah. I've been also loving One Night Only, their newest album. I know it's not really new, but their newest album, I didn't listen to it completely. I just listened to like 1 song, and I was listening to it also on repeat. So yeah, One Night Only, if you know them, love them. Now for the older type of childhood music things that I listened to as well a long time ago, such as High School Musical, Princess Diaries, Ella Enchanted, Ice Princess, Bratz, everything like that. Yes, I know, I mean, I listened to all of that. I listened to those so much last month, you have no idea. I mean, I am a High School Musical fan. It was like my childhood, so I really enjoy singing to those, and I know every single word to the High School Musical songs. You have no idea, but I just love it. And Princess Diaries is just my obsession. I just can't stop watching that. I just love it so much, and I watched it recently as well. I listened to their albums. I even did a playlist on my childhood favorites. That's how much I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated to my music. Yes. Now, for a newer thing, Harry Styles' Sign of Times is amazing. It's not like pop music, it's kind of like rock, but not really. I don't know how to even describe that genre. He did really well with that song, and I don't even know how to describe how good it is. If you weren't a fan of One Direction or aren't a fan, I'm not really a fan anymore because I stopped listening to them, but I did enjoy their music at some point, and now that everyone is like releasing their own songs, sadly, but gladly. Sadly, but gladly. That should be a new thing. Anyways, now that he released his song, I didn't know what to expect, you know? I didn't know. So when he came out with that and the meaning behind it, I was just, I have no words. I had no words. So I was obsessed with that song. I was listening to it on repeat as well. I have a playlist full of like my new songs, the new finds, everything that I find. Again, I just add it to that playlist and I just listen to it on repeat, and I really loved that song. Also, a newer one that just came out recently, like a few weeks ago probably, Paramore. I've loved Paramore for a long time and a big fan of them. And Hard Times is just so funky and cool, and I just love that song so much. It's just funky and cool, and it's really upbeat. It gets me in the mood to do stuff, be productive, and I don't know, be happy. So those are the types of songs I like to listen to when I need to get like an energy rush, like get things going, get them going. And on the other side, like when I want to chill out and just read a book, like when it's raining, I don't know, like those types of chill moments, I've been loving the song the song From Gold by Novo Amor. Amore. It's just so chill and alternative and grungy. So yeah, I love tons of genres of music, but I'm spreading out a lot in this video. But yeah, that was a really long video, and I'm glad I just finished, and I hope you really like this kind of favorites video. I really enjoy making these videos, the favorite videos, but if I miss a month, this is what happens. Like I have a 40-minute video probably. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to cut it down as much as I can, but I have to stop speaking. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you really like it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I actually have a few more planned out throughout this month, and I'm still sorry because I wasn't really active last month. I just took a break from everything, trying to like fix everything around my life, and it was just hysterical and a mess. So yeah, I'm so sorry I wasn't there, And now I'm back with a favorites video, and I really hope you like it. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video, guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're still here with me, I am sending you a big hug. Thank you so much. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
Oh, this you crazy mother...